Thing with the last video, but this time I'm going over my traditional and hard rock albums. So first of all, we got Saxon Denim and Leather. This is gatefold. It's on blue vinyl. It's essentially a big markup to get you to spend more money. It was $50. I wish I didn't buy it, since this is actually worth, for the regular version, only like, I don't know, 15 bucks. I bought this when I was kind of a newbie, so put that over there. Next up, more Saxon. We got Power and the Glory. This was actually cheap. This was like $10 that I got off of Discogs. Price sticker still on it from some country. Didn't even notice that. Cool album. Then we got one of my all-time favorites, Sinner Danger Zone. They're from Germany. This is the first pressing. It's on Noise from Germany. I believe it's on Noise. Yeah, it's on Noise. And might I add that Power and the Glory up there, that was also a first press. Here we have Grim Reaper, See You in Hell. This is the first pressing. Might be on Bonsai or something. Oh, it's on Ebony. Okay. But it is the first pressing. Quite sick. I have this also on cassette. I love this album. After that, we're starting off with some pretty cool stuff. Classics. Got Dio, Holy Diver. This is a original pressing. It was quite expensive, but I'm glad to have it. Pretty sick. Amazing artwork. I think everyone's listened to that album. Then more Dio, we got The Last in Line, also an amazing album, but I like Holy Diver more. This is a first pressing of some sort. Quite cool. I prefer Holy Diver. I think I just said that. We got Accept, Balls to the Wall. This is a repress, so it's like super shiny. I don't know if the original was like this. Quite a good album. Okay, yeah, they do show the track list. Pretty bland on the back. People hate this album cover. I don't see a problem with it. People say it's like gay, but not really at all. It's just like a guy wearing leather, like all metal guys do. Then we got these guys. I don't think you'll know them. They're Thrasher. It's essentially like a whole bunch of musicians got onto one album from other metal bands and wrote this. I think the drummer from Anthrax was on here. And then we got a record that I totally fucking was scammed for, David T. Chastain. I thought this was regular Chastain and instrumental variations. Turns out the whole album is instrumental, which was quite a letdown. It's on Black Dragon Records, so it is a first pressing. But I was hoping for regular Chastain. Like, I don't know, the one with Alcatraz on the cover. Okay, then we got another one of my favorites, TNT, Knights of the New Thunder. This is a Canadian pressing. So one of the songs on here, yeah, Tour with the Hammer was replaced with a different song, but I don't know which one it would be. I'm thinking it might be Eddie, because Eddie was recorded on their original album, but it was all in Norwegian, because they're a Norwegian band. And that is a first pressing, by the way. And then we got Ozzy Osbourne, Ultimate Sin. Pretty basic album. I think everyone has this in their collection. Freaking awesome album art. And then, I don't know why this one is in a sleeve, but LA Guns. I used to really like these guys. Don't listen to them a whole lot anymore, but I still do like them, of course. I just don't listen to them much. It's a glam metal kind of sleeves sort of deal. It's cool. It's pretty heavy. I like glam metal. We got Trouble, Manic Frustration. This is a repress, very recent repress. I saw it in a store in another town when I was visiting. It was either this or $100 Razor album, Violent Restitution, so I got this because it's cheap. Okay, I gotta make a pile here. Another one. I'll put it there. Okay, then we got Gravedigger, The Gravedigger. This is I actually found this at the store, and I was so happy because I wanted this forever. It's on blue vinyl. I got a scratch in it a while ago when I dropped it, but I managed to like buff it out, sort of. I don't know how that works, but now it doesn't skip anymore, and I'm quite glad. There's some noise, but I don't really care about that too much if it's not that loud. Okay, then we got also Gravedigger, but they're called Digger, Stronger Than Ever. This is a first press from Noise. This is very hard to find, and I know it'll get rarer. This is when Gravedigger went glam for one album, and this is the product. Weird-ass album cover, but I think it's pretty cool. And then more Gravedigger. We got War Games. This is an original Noise pressing. By the way, I love Gravedigger, so that's why there's so much Gravedigger. This is my most recent Gravedigger album. I got it on Discogs, first pressing. Led Zeppelin, Houses of Holy. I do have some Led Zeppelin in here. I'm not going to talk too much about it because everyone's heard it, but then Black Sabbath, Technical Ecstasy. I actually have not listened to this. I just own it because it was $3 at a yard sale. Then we got Helloween. This is going to be like the only power metal album in here. I love power metal, but it's just the albums are hard to find. Keeper of the Seven Keys, Part 1. I really wish I had Part 2 because I like Part 2 more. And then Black Sabbath, Born Again. Ozzy Osbourne, Diary of a Madman. Not much to say about these ones because they're pretty big. Black Sabbath, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. And here's a Holy Grail. To big record collectors, they will know what this is, but this is the original, the very first Led Zeppelin album. Like the first pressing, because it has turquoise lettering. Yes, this is entirely original. This is not a bootleg. I won an auction locally that had about 100 records in it, and I saw this one and I was like, oh shit, I gotta get it before anyone else sees what's in there. Winning bid for me was $100. I sold everything else and made $150. So I got this, like, I made $50 for buying this. This is the best find, one of the best finds of my life. I am willing to trade it for Bathory, the Yellow Goat, or something similarly rare. Something awesome. Maybe both of the Gotham City albums. Anyways, love that. Nightway Malmsteen, Rising Force. I got this when I was in Palm Springs, California. This has Black Star on it, but everyone knows the live version of Black Star is way better. And then Exciter, Unveiling the Wicked. This is a repress. That's why it's zoomed in on the lady's face here. It's got a weird way of opening here. Yeah, the record's in there. I have no clue why they did that. Very, very weird to me. Like, look at this, like, flimsy, I don't know. It's just strange. It's a very strange decision. Alright. Exciter, Valentine Force. I love Exciter, so this is a repress. I would try to track down the originals, but I'm more focused on the getting Razor. So maybe someday I'll get the originals, but for now I got the represses. Can't complain about that. It's still nice to have the music on a physical format. Exciter, Heavy Metal Maniac. This is repress again. This has got like this gray splatter vinyl thing. Awesome album. It has a bonus track, does it? Yes, it does. It does have bonus tracks, which is awesome because I don't know if the original even had that. And then Crocus, Hardware. This was a blind buy. I ended up quite liking it. They're like a solid traditional heavy metal band. Metal Lucifer, Heavy Metal Ninja. I got this a little while ago. It was like $20. Really cool pinwheel vinyl effect. Look at that. And then here's the big one. Pantera on the Night. This is a repress, but my god, am I ever proud to own this because I love the early Pantera albums. They're some of my favorite in music of all time. I'm so glad to have this. This is on like a red vinyl. Like, whenever I describe my record collection, I'll definitely bring out this one and show people. Continuing with that, we have Projects in the Jungle, also an amazing album. Because I Am the Night and Project in the Jungle are the two early career albums that I love the most. The other two are, you know, not as great, but man, this is a killer record. Perfect for summer. And it's on blue vinyl. What an awesome find. I got both of these. I can't believe it. I got both of them local. Can you believe that? Fucking hell. They were at a record fair, and they were like 50 bucks each. And Jesus, I got them. I want to get Metal Magic, but it just... you know. Someone is selling Metal Magic locally, which is cool. Pile Driver, Metal Inquisition. This is a very recent repress. It's on Pile Puke vinyl. Rest in peace to, I mean, more like rest in power to the Pile Driver himself. Truly a loss in metal, because the Pile Driver albums are awesome. I love Pile Driver. I got a poster of him, and I have a shirt. I am a Pile Driver fan. Okay, Gravedigger, Heavy Metal Breakdown. I'm gonna get the original press at some point, but I want to get this because it had a bunch of bonus tracks on it. This is it's a repress. Yeah, because look, it has all of this up here, and it's got like an alternate version of 2000 Light Years from Home, so I wanted to get it. And it's got stuff from the Shoot Her Down EP. Black Sabbath, Master of Reality. Found that local. Black Sabbath, self-titled. This is maybe my favorite Black Sabbath album. I'm not too sure. They're all first pressings of some sort, like Canadian first pressing or whatever. Then Merciful Fate, Don't Break the Oath. Some people don't like King Diamond. I do. This is on like a really, really cool yellow marbled vinyl. Super sick. Okay, next pile. Legs, Diamond, Firepower. I don't know what this would classify as. Hard rock, heavy metal, glam metal. I don't know. It's just something I have. I picked it up. It was $5 at the thrift store. So yes, I got it. I'm not gonna pass up some hard rock ever. Anvil, Metal on Metal. These are pretty early albums that I bought. They are repressed because they were being sold locally, so I bought them. And by them, I mean I also have Hard and Heavy. So, cool Canadian band. Then some boring stuff. AC/DC for those about to rock. Not boring, it's just I think everyone's talked about these. I don't want to bore you guys with that. AC/DC, Back in Black, my favorite AC/DC album. And then this might be weird to some. Kick-Axe, Rock the World. This is these guys were just they came from Vancouver, and their records are everywhere around here on the island. So I got them. They're traditional heavy metal. This is Rock the World. This had maggots in it when I first bought it. I managed to get them all out, but that was fucking gross. Then Kick-Axe Vices. I say this is the best one that they have. And then one of my all-time favorites, Rush, A Farewell to Kings. Man, I love this album. It means a lot to me. I've listened to this album since I was like 16. It's really good. Okay, we're getting on to the final pile here. We've got Iron Maiden, Senjutsu. Big shit fest when I was trying to buy this, because a local guy was like, oh yeah, I'll get you the record. Week after its release, I still haven't listened to it, and he didn't get it, so I went to another store and bought it. Week later, he's like, hey man, I got the record. I'm like, dude, I already bought it. It's been a week. And he got all pissed off. Well, I mean, get it quicker. I ain't got time for that shit, bro. I don't care what people will say. They'll be like, oh, you should have waited. I really don't give a shit. Iron Maiden, Somewhere in Time. This is a first pressing. Awesome. Freaking awesome. There's like a hole up here. I don't know why. But... So, this hole makes it so that this no longer says Acacia, which is reference to Number and the Beast. Which sucks, but who cares? It's cool. And then a bunch of Iron Maiden represses. I don't know why I got the represses. Because, well, they're everywhere. So maybe that's why. But I really should be getting the originals. Power Slave. Iron Maiden, Peace of Mind. Iron Maiden, Number with the Beast. Come on. Everyone knows it. Everyone's heard it. Even people who don't like metal have heard it. Iron Maiden, Killers. Paul Di'Anno. And then, oh, look at this. Finally, the final album is Iron Maiden's original. This is my favorite Iron Maiden album. It might be controversial, but I like it a lot. I love this album art. Look at that, with the lights and everything. And of course, Eddie. So yeah, that'll wrap it up. There's the whole pile. So yep. There we go. I'll be doing some more again. Next up will be black metal and death metal. So yep.